Grand rising to you, the lovers of freedom or the patriots all over the world. As we all know already, the patriot are in control and the future also belong to the patriots irrespective of the various shenanigans which we'll be seeing here and there for quite some time now, ever since the president of all presidents, the king of all kings, announced that placed Nigeria under particular concern, and we're also doing a little from here because the time of your trial, you have to do the little you can and let the rest for God. It's an error for you not to do anything at all. I always tell all right from time. For you to fight principality, you have to be a principal. You cannot be a part-time believer to fight a full-time devil. The situation is very, very dicey, and what we expected of our people right now, for those who have been protesting, if their protest was not fake, I get this an opportunity for every one of us to mount up the truth again. I haven't really known now that there is an eye which we have been clamoring for right from time, who are already watching us. The last assembly that was held, I think that was 2 months ago in New York, UN assembly that was held in New York. President Donald J. Trump made a speech that crumbled the UN, which is United Nations, that were formed in 1948 after the Second World War. Now, I also bring it for those of us who have been following the right from time. I also bring it to our notification here that his own stand concerning the Paris Accord, talking about the climate change, it was also the one that crumbled it. I want to lay a foundation. We are going to keep on doing videos sensitizing our people, because the more video we do, the more anyone standing against our freedom will have problem, because each of our video has a meaning, and there is also forces that follow it. That's why we do video. We don't do video just to entertain you or something. And vis-a-vis, we're also going to be looking at the situation of Edo State today, that we see some alien. They came out to protest against MOA. Against MOA. We're going to be throwing light on that. And the reason why our people doesn't really value their life and how they got this very mentality, I don't know. And I will be showing you a video somewhere in this land, how the Fulani, they kidnap some persons. I saw the person making the video made that very video. It should be 40 minutes ago now. It's not an old video, it's a new video. So please, if you are watching, make sure you share, as I'm also gradually doing my sharing from here. You know, some of the problem we have at times, we that really need this freedom, we that need this divine freedom. Our cooperation is not enough. Our unity is not enough. Go and see the aliens that would mobilize today to protest against themselves. They are in thousands. But we that want the state to be better, we that want a better society, we are not united. That was why when the King David were made the king of Israel, according to how it was scripted, in Psalm 133, he said, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. Who are brethren? We are brethren in suffering. Because the kind of life our people are living, it's no longer fun, and we don't like it. For those of you that understand my mode, I'm a little bit drained. You know why I'm drained. Too many things is happening. He said the harvest are many, but the laborers are few. I think I was able to draw the attention of Donald Trump to Nigeria. I know everybody also, you know, contributed. These have been my fight, so that Donald Trump will one day remember the situation we are facing. Now you have remembered. Instead of us to be happy right now, all these aliens, They are still, you know, doing their normal thing they know how to do best. Now, today's day is Wednesday, 5th of November, 2025. Another thing again that make me to be drained is about the way our people are buying, and many are also collapsing. And I don't really know what we are going to do about it. I don't know what we're going to do about it. And I don't really know the reason why a lot of persons are still very bossy. I guess this is the actual time every one of us should be soberly reflected. God, or the God of my ancestors, or ancient father, what must I do to escape this very calamity that I wrote before humanity? The situation is dicey. That is, well, so let's go to the deal of the day. Now listen to this very video.
Call from Edo State in Yakebunam. Those 3 people that were kidnapped the other day, and the Fulani people demanded for 3 million. The 3 million has been paid since day 4 yesterday, and they refused to release them. Now they just send a message to the community in Imiakebunan that everybody should leave the village, that they are coming this night. Everybody is running now. Enter scatter. I have been calling everyone in the village now. Nobody is picking my call because people are right now. People are running out of the village now. They say they are coming this night. Please, we need, at this point, we need any help we can get.
Now, let me show you the crowd of the people that protested today in Edo State. They are not protesting because their farmland have been invaded. They are not protesting because they cannot go to farm. They are not protesting because their children is being pied. They are not protesting because the government is not giving them security. They are not protesting because of the insecurity the useless government promised them, is what they are saying. They are protesting still against a governor who served them, who served them. Obaseki today is still the problem of Edo State. Still. If you see that the government of the day, or your predecessor, or whatever, or whoever, the former governor, you find out that there's a misappropriation of funds. What you do, you probe the person. I couldn't even finish the video. I think I'm hearing that allegedly Okpewolo, that is a don who have never one day addressed the press ever since Edo State have been on fire. His citizen have been by. And the oath of office we Okpewolo took, now go kill him. Because when we were taking that very oath, you put your hand on that useless Bible or whatever, say you are going to protect life and property. You don't know it's an oath. You took an oath. They went to go and mobilize from Ewobi to come and stage protests. Look at them, Ewododo. Look at them. Now, which name did they give themselves? Otedo Youth Union at the State House of Assembly. What are they doing? They are not protesting against insecurity. They are not protesting against insecurity. They are not protesting because their villages have been taken over. They are not protesting because their ancestral homes is no longer there. Jeff Osas, may God Almighty be with you, Jare. You will never be left out. You have a fair commenter today. Jeff Osas, why you power man, why you power man? Our Asian Father continue to protect you. If there's war at the front, you'll be at the back. If there's war at the back, you'll be at the front. I do see you most of the time now coming. I'm glad today to really appreciate your efforts and your good gesture, because you showed that Almighty for you to always be here with us. So the host of heaven, our Asian Father, continue to be with you and each and everyone that follow us sincerely from the bottom of their heart. So let's just listen to the part of it. Maybe that woman that is singing now, she might have also allegedly been raped by Fulani, or something might have also happened in the village where it comes from. They are not here because of insecurity. And one thing that's supposed to be paramount right now among the aliens is to see how they protect lives and property. But yet, they go out to go and be doing shenanigans. A governor that was one fed there did not do accordingly. What you do, you that is coming, fix it. If you want to probe the person, probe the person. I am a builder. At times when we are working here, when I do say most of the time, I destroy with go work. You know what? I use my. At times, me and my boss will get quarrel. The method you told me to use and do this thing, I cannot do it like that. It's not going to work. Aselo asi, you don't put do aselo asi. Because I feel my head correct. After the long run, okay, how do you want to do it? Then me, I'll come set my own plan. Look how I want to do it. At times, they want to give you some work to spoil your name. So that when the person, the promoter, the people that owns the company, because they work for any person, they'll say, now that Moreno, we did it, and that guy, and I work the work. So we don't know what day we get our brain center of our head. Not be all instruction where your boss give you, now you go follow. Because if it backfire, he not go say again, and you say, why you not use your sense? You not say no good. Why you not condone? That's the extent we have done in life. That's why we are very, very careful when some kind of things happen. Now, what am I trying to insinuate is this. They led the protest. Now, they are not protesting to support the news that is circulating. It might have got it to them that Donald Trump is coming to come and invade Nigeria. That's what all this lunatic they have in their head. That's why I'm going to be giving a breakdown. I thought about the 3-letter world agency, AU, EU, WHO, UN, that is going to be ceased existing. You know that most of our followers, we are very lazy. All those videos are there in the YouTube. You cannot expect to start finding it. Anytime you see that, you watch that very video, or you can also go and find it. Most of the time, they write heading. Maybe if you play that video, or you skip and you must see where you'll see cut and comma. This guy don't ever talk this thing before. I talked about the 3-letter agency that grows existing. Look at how they are complicit of evil and all of other. Look at what they stand for. They did not meet well for humanity and all of other. Now, this is what the Edo people are doing today. We did not see all these Ododo they won when Edo State was on fire 2 weeks ago. We did not see them. We did not see them. All these aliens, what they always do, they always make protest over what is not relevant. And I don't know why they don't value their life. Do you know why the song they were singing he said no what being. But your Oba have been there. Then Donald Trump from Mariave. Una no say Donald Trump by una Oba. Are you aware of this? Una no say name the list. Wasalo abagun. Anytime you win so wa ekirin wa be make na Britain na firan fiun wagbe. Wa sayo saron wasalo. Wana ne get protest na dele no dele una je na. If you are paid to come to this protest, if you are being bribed to come to this very protest, Donald Trump useless set of people. You guys do what a village in a Fulani or Beruwa is an opportunity for you to carry placard. Donald Trump, thank you, come on time. You are protesting over irrelevant things. If Okpebolo is not useless, let him probe Obaseki. He should sue Obaseki to court. The court is there. Sue him. What this noise is all about? I can't really get it. Anytime you feel like relaxing walking where they're going, you will be troubled from the inside. Because no does it worry anymore or look at the book of James chapter 4 verse 17. He said those that know it to do good and do it not to them become a sin. Not that I don't feel like stressing myself all the time. But at times you don't see the message keep on coming until you deliver that message. The host of heaven will not let you have peace. That's why we come here most of the time. Because nobody's speaking. Apart from this, our brother in UK right now. This our brother in Norway, the other one in France, the other one in Germany. Ofo. Out of about millions of those. Now, these are you people that is going to go and do greet Obaseki meet and greet at here, man. Now, what is the essence? Why not create a platform, a patriot platform? Now, you go here now. I don't know what you people are gathering for. The gathering of Obaseki right now is supposed to be okay. I'm gathering the patriots. If I'm not going to collect power from these people in the future. The fight up to today is still left for some persons. And Obaseki Dwenana, even the people who have been fighting to make sure Edo is good, who even fought for him in his government. I don't think he have carried phone and call any of them. And my brother Wawesi. Anyway, can we do come no zeno no way. No ruo wa nene no sioba. Oh, your bike away out to the city. You go and greet all of them. Give them a handshake. Wawa here Wawesi. That is appreciation you are supposed to show. There are so many persons today, they have only mind. They cannot enter that land again because of they supported you. Donald Trump work back. Udugo ema o ma sali you. If we have no that so saleya. They thought that Donald Trump is going to be ended there in Abuja. He's also coming for your palace. Abi why when you must sacrifice you? Wamaya get any war and was salo abagbon. Ave more down on my negbe. Ave dioma down. Iyan yere no dodo ne mekere na me bone avio avio tedu. Na emi do no gbelu wabagbon. Look at all of them dressed in red attire. Look at all of them. Look at all these buzu. They have never one day protested because Fulani is buying them. Insecurity is ravaging everywhere. You know Mamuwa. Oh, ba here and there. I wouldn't worry about Wagman. Okay, name five importance of the Oba to the people. Just only 5 lines. Can you name it in an eloquent manner? Name thousands of sentences. Importance of Donald Trump. Then have a vembo you're not told. Una wouldn't wait for you, you're not that say answer. What salo avagbon? Go and look at the way our people are dying. We may evaluate life in Averioni. Because to what they have done to humanity, I don't value it. That's why the few times I have to speak the truth, I will speak it to number nonsense. Because I don't know where. Go and see all of them on TikTok. It's like they are not from any village. Even the people even doing video now, who are in abroad, doing video telling Donald Trump to come. They are not going to be attacked by Fulani. The cry you people have been crying so many loud. Now the cry have already reached. It cannot say. It's just the way the children of Israel have been complaining. God come and help us. Read your Bible no have Moire Sunday for 4 days time. When Jesus no wa gani no beluwa. Wa no ma no ye when ya we mi. Jesus no ti wa mo no gbe Jesus gbugbe. No beluwa ni ma na gbe ni. The children of Israel, they were complaining. Just the same way we have been complaining with the lamentations. God called Moses. Verse 3, verse 9. Or when I'm saying to go and meet Pharaoh. Or where the cry of the children of Israel that have reached me. How the Boko Haram, all the Haram, all the Fulani have been treating them bad. I'm saying to go and meet Pharaoh. When Moses got there, thus said the Lord of hosts, let my people go. It was only when they got to wilderness, every Israelites were complain. Moses now we pray God. If you are killing them, like please forgive them. They will say because you have no power to save them. That's why you bring them to the desert to come and kill. Why? Because they were always complaining. It is not what you promised us, so you would have lived off in Egypt too. We like the suffering we are suffering there. God was annoyed. Now all your protests, even the fake activists and the youths, apart from Jesus was his own stand in this very thing. There are people that will say something to say, who will man say, I thought a lot of people were vast in Galilee. I never knew that they were just lunatic to make name for themselves. This is what we call golden opportunity. This is not an opportunity anybody should despise. Then you are not reading miseries. Now, so you want to carry our where the oil fed, where your natural resources fed. Now, what bear you where is the natural resources? How is it reflected? You have natural resources, your leadership borrow trillions of dollars. We don't even make money from any of the natural resources. Anytime America go in their own, on their own, the American you guys have been talking about, I'll be UN. They project America as a name. So UN they go. Now UN and NATO, who are the same UN, so European countries. Nearly the 27 European whatever, all of them are part of UN. Your country is also a signature to it. They never want to settle any dispute. Look at AU also, African Union. They have been fighting in Congo. They have been fighting in Sudan. They don't settle any dispute. Did the same thing UN have been doing. UN so they are going for peacekeeping. Before you know, they will now start being the one giving ammunition to the terrorists. Is it not France government that is aiding Tinubu today, who were in sub-Saharan region for years, until they see what they pass them? Who you think say support Ibrahim Traore? Wait, France made them exit. He tell Denmark made them exit. As he telling France, he's talking to the whole NATO countries. With them come out. Now, who crumbled NATO? We do not get power today. How do you think Russia only was able to fight NATO countries? UK were donating ammunition. Spain were donating ammunition. Sweden, everybody were donating ammunition to Ukraine to fight Russia. Apart from only our allies. Xi Jinping, the president of China, and the prime minister of North Korea, Jong Hwan-un. That guy also have a nuclear weapon. And also Marodi, the prime minister of India. Name it. Also Mohammed bin Salman, the crown prince of Saudi Arabia. All those are allies. They did not send. Biden were using American taxpayer money to be funded, but at the end of the day, did the Russians they succeed? Why did Russia succeed? Because Russia were projected to take away NATO, because then at their base, 35 biolab were destroyed of adrenochrome. It's like they set up a ground where we are going to fight that fight. That was why Ukraine were used. There was no war between Russia, they bomb anywhere for Ukraine, Ukraine, they bomb anywhere for Russia. Now, bad people now meet for there. You see, be like waiting, America what can do for Nigeria now. It not concern you civilian. They are not coming for you. Then why you they join the same bad system? Now you want to be politically correct. You are not siding the same cabal. They are not using you because they give you tax. You don't know say now the destiny of your children and you take the do brokers. Oh God. You are using the destiny of your children. This fight is so complex. That's why I'm very, very careful. I know the lie. Before I will come out and lay curse on you, I'm permitted to lay curse on you. I'm not laying curse on you on my personal selfish interest. It's not left for the gods to judge. If they want to free you, let them free you. If they want to put a man to it, they'll put a man to it. My dear, something like because we should use our platform for a better thing. Now, when we are talking about opportunity, this is what the English people call golden opportunity. Now, where do you think your freedom is going to come from? If not from this very midst. If the Tanzania have gotten this kind of opportunity Thousands of people are killed in Tanzania. Thousands of people are killed in Tanzania. These are the same people when John Pablo Magufuli, may Jesus continue to rest in peace, protected by not accepting the vaccine from the West. He didn't accept the vaccine. They poison him, they ban him. He sacrificed life for the people. But today, the Tanzania, the people in Dar es Salaam, they are in tears. If you does not protect your Moses, maybe at times it's tough for you to say, okay, brother, that guy with this Spain, that bishop of activism, now God continue to protect him. If they silence this very voice, you are gone. You will never hear any information again. A lot of you don't even know the reason why I love genuine freedom fighters. It's very accolade in the boy now ban on the UK. But Eko has very accolade in it. Even the accolade in the boy now ban on the UK. Eko has very accolade in it. There are things you can't do alone. We are brethren in suffering. I wait I do very cool. But there are ways we support each other's struggles. If I allow them to silence your voice, only one can do it. If you allow them to silence my voice, then what about here? Everybody uniquely unique and differently different. I am a rolling man. I'll be one of the person who speak energy to our brothers and sisters because of my easy to come to a limelight. Who do I go and particularly you are not doing SAG. We are talking to entity. We be say me they get Azen, they get also they get Moye. They even mention your name today, tomorrow they mention they dagger anything where they see. But God don't want to be as you want dagger, you dagger your children. A lot they don't dagger their children, dagger their wife. We are why we to attend or how while they work be. This is the yes again and echo way. Or area bobo because even get bound bomber. We are not doing all this in our personal selves. At least we born now. Okay, why am I so worried? Because people like us have make ourselves available. That was how God make us able. So let me analyze to you things and things Donald Trump have done that makes him to be very different and unique from every other president in America. That makes him that he is the CEO and general overseer or whatever of our transition to global greatness. After when I've cancelled WHO, when he came, he signed an executive order 3 months ago, removing America from WHO, World Health Organization. Don't forget about the Paris Accord, where they call climate change. I don't take the whole week come on for there. Now he can later sign the executive order. America no longer funding WHO again. Climate not they change. Now they change climate. Why are they changing it? Now why are Zoe my one? Because there's still a lot of things in the air. On the knobs, and human being too strong pass iron. They have been fighting us. Now because most of us today will not think well. With the sick. Even forget, before even the vaccine said, when you kill the man banana, now they give children injection, so all the radical be. They have been poisoning everybody. Now they even come place or say 70 years, now 80 years you are supposed to die. Now they're doing. That's why none of our direct papa reach the age where grandpapa reach. Because that time they don't the chop chloroquine, they chop nevaquine. All those things, they spoil everything. Now, let me tell you the recent one that came out the other day. I told her that John F. Kennedy Jr., Robert F. Kennedy, it's not John, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., was made the Secretary of Health. That to say, now the Secretary of Health for the whole world, just the same way I told you Dr. Fauci was. Then, so why did Donald Trump made him the Secretary of Health? Even this man, he went through a lot. Let me quickly play this one to you first. Listen to this.
people who are vaccinated, they can...
This is for entertainment purpose, and this thing was said by the former Secretary of Health. This is Antonio Dr. Fauci. Listen up.
Feel safe that they are not going to get infected. Now, I got infected about 2 weeks ago. It was my third infection, and I had been vaccinated and boosted a total of 6 times.
Antonio Dr. Fauci, when this thing started newly, he said you need to take the injection so that make you for not being infected. But the same Antonio Dr. Fauci later came out again, say, upon say he still take the injection, he even take boost, he still get infected with the vid. That's not where I'm going. Now, this was the man who do all these game of functions that made the world today to be on the standstill. This was the same Antonio Dr. Fauci that worked with Obama, that made them do research of this very thing. Where Donald Trump said this is China, whatever, from Wuhan lab. They were the one that created it. Social distancing. Not be what we're supposed to do. Nothing was real. The reason why that very thing were created was just to buy me and you. That's the purpose. That's the purpose. That's not where I'm going. I'm trying to give us a little historical background gradually, so that make we for city lane. We explain that to other people, because today I'm not going to be advocating. I'm going to be doing a little teaching so that may sink it to our head word by word. So that if you are telling anybody tomorrow, anyhow if you city explain, you will explain now. This is the former secretary, head secretary of the whole world. Before John F. Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy come on board. Now, Robert F. Kennedy being a patriot, in an anti whatever, just the same way I be, so now so that man be. He don't believe say anybody buy. He want everybody stay alive. So he passed through different processes. Now narrow winning, the guy won't win because people don't need them. The Democrat they don't need them. A doillion they don't need them. A doillion that are Democrats in America they don't need them. So in the long run, he was not made the head secretary. Now, he comes say, okay, now they are going to be revealing the cause of autism. This was Donald Trump administration. There was a health meeting he had with Donald Trump. He said by September they are going to be revealing the cause of autism. He said as of 20 years ago, inside 20,000 children, one autism go there inside. But now, uncle, inside 100 children, 10 autism go there inside. Now that kind of person, where they find out what they buy people, what they make children they get autism. Now you can say you want to suck all year, or if they come your country can save you. The God be saving us here. This very agenda we are just passing now, where people they see they take a joke. It is called depopulation of we. But they'll force you, give unto you. Not if you say no. Me no if you say no, you know if you say no. But the person that signed executive order, nobody should be forced out of his will. Now, the Nuremberg Code 2.0, we are now brought forth. Don't force people to put what they doesn't need in their system. That's why we always campaigning my body, my right. Now me they decide what enter this body. You can't. He was the one that signed an executive order. They were living office, fighting for humanity. Now, until when they come and say, okay, now they can bring cause of autism come out. Okay, see what they cause them. Now, make pregnant women not they eat, make they not they prescribe Telanol for them. You know, say once woman is pregnant, the only medicine you are permitted to take now be paracetamol. Now, why did the doctors, the LOB doctors and the scientists place everything in paracetamol? So now you're fit take. Because they know what if they don't put for inside. If that child is not very lucky, your ancestors don't take off your child well. My dear, or the autistic child. In America, it's called Telanol. Another name for Telanol is paracetamol. They reveal it. Now, the doctors, they should come out with another medicine they want to start giving to pregnant women to curtail or to avoid excess autistic children. Let's assume the medicine may be good the first time. They can look and say, okay, from now, the paracetamol we don't want to do now, worry me by, because we don't want children around us again. I taught us about Ecolite. This lab womb. I saw the video many years ago, about 2022 or so, that they don't even need any person to born children again. It's called Ecolite. They give birth to, let's say, in a year or in a season, 30,000 children. They'll incubate the children. If you want me, the children get the way they'll take dent, the sperm where they want to put everything, go grow for inside cell. Now there you go for grow. If you get your child there, and you still go to look and see they grow, they come artificial babies. Myself, Donald Trump, all our mothers from the lands, some of them, we have been working hand in hand through frequency to make sure we fist up a lot of things. So many things have been done spiritually. Underground done in Nigeria have been clear spiritually. But the physical one needs to also be done. That aside, that autism on will conquer now. Now, the last UN assembly that was here, that was the last 2 months here. Now, that's in September 2 or so. Was when Donald Trump finally crumbled UN. Because now mess that they do for them. He is also the one that crumbled NATO. Because it's not still happy till today. What NATO went to Libya to go and do. Donald Trump, in one of his speeches, when he was being interviewed by a renowned journalist, he told them that America going to Afghanistan is a wrong move. They would have not go there. That is the same mentality. All those would-be children who does not read, who was not even called. Because if you are called, there's a kind of brain God gives to you. You don't misinform the people. You are always happy when good thing is coming that will rescue the people. If there's any prayer I pray this year, not for myself, make I buy a new mop or make I buy a house for giant. It's for the liberation of my people. Do my nano. Without you, a life in Magba. If everybody can okay, which can come gain? Oh yeah, you party down Henry. Even the those useless alien, they are so important. There are still some of them today, we need them around. My only thought to wait death for anybody. But if you are standing in the way of our freedom, I have no option. I will use sophisticated language for you. They cannot say, cannot run. What do one? I've been over. So all what they are not still accusing America for today, it was the people that jacked America, that were using America's name for evil, that were doing those things. It was not America that invaded Libya, that made Libya to be what it is today. It was NATO UN who did Noriambo. They used Obama. If I tell you now, on international scale, that Osama bin Laden was not by, can you believe? Osama bin Laden, Obama makpai. You don't go believe, because we like the World Club don't nothing know. All those things were just lies. Osama bin Laden was not the one that will do World Trade Center. Now Democrat, have a George Bush, or maybe now we World Trade Center. We were told lies. Osama bin Laden was not a bad person the way they painted him. And Obama makba. Saddam Hussein aya me woto. What we are declaring, that man was not a bad man. We're trying to protect his people. Just the same way Nnamdi Kanu. And people like us today is protecting our people. They tell us not to enter Benin. And we are coming to have that Benin. Here is going to break loose. Here we break loose. Let me say, what misbehaving, eh? My move. With the accelerate small. We are coming gradually. On a very good day, God will now reveal the people we have to work with. Up to now, the people we have to work with on ground, so may reveal gradually, no. But not so what or buwadene. Those stages the heartbeat of the nation. Amana be palace one, if not how over. Forensic analysis, you know. Because if anyone now Gino Crow. You think Donald Trump doesn't know you? Wakaba misbehave. If these people were not, if they were not alien and vagabond on Australia Wallaby, what are supposed to be protesting for today? If Donald Trump come to our aid, everybody be posting video. They have killed us finished. They are not protesting about the excess spying of their brothers and sisters. They are protesting over Imowa just to discredit what about why are go artifact no. The people that were gruesomely murdered for that artifact were in the slave. Ebo, the life in Yama, or Idena, or you don't look at their lunacy, or they don't know Yaji. Where the oil day, where the oil day. Anyway, America go there. Are you richer than America? If Donald Trump is to send out the B2 spirit, for example, say he wants to send down Condi, Nigeria cannot afford for that plane to leave. That B2 spirit, Nigeria cannot afford it. In your lifetime, what it do? It cost billions of dollars. The ammunition of America is enough for the whole full Nigeria to feed in 1 million years. What ammunition? Not be able to cannot jet on the buy. Not be able to cannot jet on the buy. In America can loan push and start. Now can maybe $200,000. You want to talk about B3, no, $1.something trillion. Because all of them will come on media and tell it normal. Near me. Okay, very maybe one and the doma. Okay, they don't stay. Just see people's mentality. All you could do want to go. Veneno ya yen was sucking. Where is the wealth? Okay, you know you. Sorry for that breaking transmission. So, for example, you know you have wealth. Now your leaders have been using it, not giving you anything out of it. Most of all, we are not supposed to come to Europe. You have not benefited anything from the country, what you are killing yourself for today. You are preserving the same wealth for your palace. You are preserving the same wealth for Oshomole, Jeretenebe, and Okpevolo, and Ize and Yako. Ize Yamu and Ize Yamu children, Shomole and the children. He is the one enjoying the natural resources. Even they will even borrow. No, we have to pay. Where the natural resources is. Instead of us to be thankful, so that may our thank for food, we are then misbehaving. I'm seeing a lot of people. At the time you allow this thing, the end is, where have American been? America, they're not coming from Afghanistan. Why do you think they left Afghanistan? When Donald Trump came, he started sanitizing everywhere. We are not supposed to be here. He pulled all the troops, about 20,000 troops of America or Afghanistan. Or Afghanistan. He pulled all of them out. Then the bad now for it's of Biden to remove the citizen first. He now started removing the army. That made that crisis compose that year. Now, there is one Iranian leader. That man a terror. Kazani Soleimani. Why Donald Trump buy him? It took Donald Trump 6 months to end ISIS that were created by Obama and only anywhere. Obama were the one that created ISIS. He la recruiting. Only waru with dinner. I would do when wa be your do. They funded it. Now, what's wrong with this man doing? No, oga one where no say na so or na bonisa. But when I only get na. No, if oga we no ka bonisa mo ye be now up to now. Then why not also go and think, this very American might be different from the other American. I'm only saying this because a lot of people are already in their doomsday. For you to speak here again who God has sent. You think everything that was written in the Bible, Maka sunu e bon sunu na. E bon sunu. You may not even value my word, I don't care. But don't stand. Why am I suffering? I suffer to analyze this thing to you. May you tell no, say, even you now, a lot of people, their mind is still not here, their mind is still not there. I'll be waiting because say person will get like that platform because you know what. And have a bunya ya mu one, you are following and whatever thing they say they believe. Or you may have to know because do what they say they do a boy thing below. Do what they say they do. I was left alone one time in this whole thing. Yeah, so you go but due to the good mind I have, the compassion to rescue, I have passion to rescue. That's why I'm doing this one. I'm not being paid for it. I'm not being called by anybody who come and encourage me. If I be the one encouraging me, come out. Then real pay sleepy, real work on you're encouraging me, come out. I know 1 or 2 persons at a time. Everything you bring is in Nigeria. Even if you want to imagine where you born said, it's so you the way you have to move on. It have been the people. My secretary one first told me. He said, bros, there we are and we're worried. A time will come for that. You know how much people have, you know how much have entered his accounts. You always send the account, you know not. And even me, any person who have nana work or twin akena the same thing binigun bros wetin dey happen. Now it's all about the people. Anyway, made them let's say this one first. That is how it has been. Now pour me sabalanya se. Avec me balanya au beu. It's all about the people. Chairman, why we Chairman, take this 100K. Why we have before you know, necessity must come. Why you're so we grand rising, sir. So we good morning, sir. Middle way, how are you? And so everywhere you get as a bill before the story. Immediately, may you or your home. I don't message my secretary. Do we still have any money? Put 30K into this account. Nobody fund us. I'm not into monetization. How many persons will judiciously still be on this space now where me rock way? Did I have bills? Yes, I have bills. My bill is more higher than every one of you's own. It's more higher. But it has been the grace of God. We are not funded. We are not even appreciated. Apart from you when we watching now. Baby, we make pona le dinama we mi ogba we mi obu a chairman the country in Nigeria na we ya we make pona ya ofo now. Where is it coming from? But here who does it where we are able to come this far. Now if you whenever media gbena who few like they had you, what about win of you? Okay, let's put sense to ahead. What it takes America to go to war. The same thing it took us to do one person like me, took me one broker because my kind of brokers are the reveal or finish. The deep state is not going to be happy, Illuminati is not going to be happy, your advice is not going to be happy. Nobody is going to be happy. By so doing, one or two things fisty can be. At times, I no little worry, every man of a bag way, baby, we are young with me now. So you should get that clear. If we were not my few life, they struggle. What a bad way they are, Mauzale. What did you expect? A lot of you did not really know at times why I appreciate some of our brothers. You don't know. You don't know at times why I support the people that so worry. Okay, we don't know Yekinania. You don't know. You don't know the reason why at times when some people are doing their thing, I just leave them, let them do even no one say no. Or if okay with them, do provoke a spirit. Okay, can I tell you? Do you want to politically correct? Tell them no man babu mweni. Oh, na yem no sonowa. I've been here. I'm a general in this very struggle. Do you know what it takes us to draw the attention of this thing? Do you know how many spiritual battles that were fought in the night? In Nigeria, Jesus say, made Donald Trump not turn his eye. Come Nigeria. In has say, up till now, you to know Viema, all Vialas and really go see how you are. I was telling one of our lives now where as a man repeat Agon. Agbon. Epit headset manager, Department of War. The Secretary General of the Department of War. O manager, assistants are here. O manado boy here, some major general here where our attention, you know, we are going to Nigeria, particularly Edo State Palace. Okpa so here, so money. Do you not let you talk about canceling people? Do you know how many people are canceled a day? Do you know how many people whose mind is to see we have a better society? I've talked to people, they will be crying. People are eager to make sure we have a better society. Even in your in every way. So it's not an easy task. So don't just watch our video, take it for the one you can do, you do. No the TV or my rule of your rock work. David do TV share, transmit our messages, let it go viral. All these are celebrities, they like the country the way it is. What Donald Trump said now, I've not opened that how deceitful our freedom fighter is. They are not freedom fighter. They are just creating content. Just to deceive. Okay, a boy that went to Benue, everybody were afraid. Now, why did you went there? You went there to go and create awareness so that people may see it. Now, let's even see part of your video also circulated that join in this very struggle spiritually or physically. Now, a helper is not coming that will even save your own life from going to Benue or going to Casino. Because you don't know on a very good day, this bandit, they might will lay you and say, okay, now you can tell, say, we will be bandit, I'll be defeated by you. Now, the same person is now rejecting it, made them not come. You don't know the meaning. Even not for people like us, it's on this very media. And if now you can't turn it. As a be Pentagon. Be spirit. Ana program anywhere, so and so time. Okay, Basso Rock. Almost to move. It's called B spirit. B2 spirit at here. Or we look at a B52. A nuclear weapon. B2 spirit in a B52 onion and to deploy one is millions of dollars. Nigeria cannot afford it. In Nigeria, I'm not playing A29 to Kano jet in Nigeria. Or normal jets. No, why even Ocean and Loronic Yahweh hunting self or bring it down. People are ranting. This is an opportunity. Not a golden opportunity, Mamela. It's of the old Nigerians to be happy. Even the acclaimed Christians, they are Deboye, the EXPOS, and the rest of them. They may pole noche no zua or a Jeremiah or moto anima or moto away. No fear will work more. a pedophile. They are not speaking now. Why are they not adding their voice to it? Because this very system, they like it. They like and die. But we'll keep on pushing. Because the time of your trial, do the little you can and leave the rest for God. It's an error for you not to do anything at all. So my humble submission is, Donald Trump is not what CNN and BBC paint him to be. He am more They spoiled Donald Trump's name. The whole world combined, up to the EU. EU as we speak have collapsed. EU as we speak have collapsed. Now, what do you think gave Viktor Orban, the Prime Minister of Hungary, what do you think that gave them the power to say they are pulling out of EU? These are our auntie here who will give to Italian people. Giorgia Meloni. Why do you think he has the mind to say pulling out of the EU? Now we they run out. A lot of you will be surprised to know all this thing. It's verifiable, but verifying. If you are watching for the very first time, all what I've said since 2021, I told the Doyle, even when they ran the election and say Donald Trump, they come for them. Even when they even ran that election 2023, put Tinubu for them, I said Donald Trump is coming for them. That be some of the congratulating message we put the same missing. Our chairman, you true fair talker, congratulations. But while we were boring, don't come and say congratulations with no video. Now they have a women in Nigeria. I cannot bring money from my pocket. It's always when I bring a message in there. Bro, December don't. It's not easy to be a patriot. It's not easy to be a patriot. Patriots are born. I did not just pick up this very short right from my childhood. The first dictation in Logida police station, Iyeke Kantane, was a fight for a friend. There was a day I was calculating. It have been why you want to beat my friend. It has been like that. You cannot tell me where you know. No. Even though they go inside, we'll go together. That's all money make by your life. You lose. You cannot that vacuum. You can't replace it. You cannot replace that vacuum. You can't. That loophole must be there. You can't find a person like me. I'm very faithful to my commitment. That's why we keep on doing. Why am I giving all this little historical background? I'm not complaining for information. I'm just trying to give a little teaching that it is not that rosy. And this is very struggle. That's why you have to respect as many people who speaks on your behalf. So it has not been an easy task. For the people thinking, okay, Donald Trump here in Nigeria. Is there no other African country? Is there no other African country? He want to come and save you. And you will the one can save. I'm or the thing they make person the wrong man. You are here. Edo State is the capital of foolishness. Why have you do? Why are protest against Obaseki? But you are not protesting that your village will be taken over. None of them are in a full animal who farm a village. They have no road to farm. Have a liena. Have a vagabond. All of you are all vagabond. Look at all of them. Look at all of them. Even some mothers are even there. Will be said their children can also be kidnapped tomorrow. Some mothers are here. Protest. Know that the protest is from their mind. Just because they want to please their Oba. The same Oba today have no one proactive measure to protect any of these aliens home and abroad. Then you think Donald Trump will not come? Say the artisan of the palace that the man of Waraka is slave. Adog Israel where nothing is doing, all he does was to support bad government. You think they're going to leave them there? This is the reason why though alien does not, they know that their palace will be removed. They know. They are aware of it. Now, what if they are not getting clear is this? It is salvation for humanity and redemption. I'll be saying it. Or what I say, talk about here. When it reaches time for court to crow, it will crow. That's why that Luke 22, verse 50 something there. Jesus told Peter, before the cock crow, you deny me 3 times. From Okpokao, Peter and what denied Jesus. It was programmed. So when it's time for the cock to crow, nothing will hold it. So it is salvation for humanity. Nobody can stop it. No propaganda can stop it. It will be signed. Now, I want to bust your bubble here. Did you even know whether it is Tinubu that give land for them to build their bases in Nigeria? Or do you think they want to start building base now? If you're Nigeria, come. For those of you that follow us, you are very sensible. It is the same federal government who gave land to the same America, but they are using your head. Why? The senators, they are running kitty kata kata. Why has the Senate not sit down since, or House of Rep member, but they come to read law under section so and so. Nigeria is not a country that belong expired. That's why Donald Trump have the right to come. Let me bust your bubble again. In 1991, Ukraine were cut away from Russia. They did not give them border license. That was why Russia was not. It don't need permission before we go to Ukraine and pick up any alien. The same thing we are going to be doing tonight. It is expired since 1914. Vatican is also expired. Buckingham Palace is expired. Israel is also expired. The state of Israel were formed in 1948 after Second World War. It was also expired. Hassan Ebeyo. All entities expired. The deep state Washington DC is also expired. There is a world court. Everything is paperwork. The very day you see Nigerian paperwork, even where you wear, king wear, or my signature level. They have signed the invasion. They signed the invasion. They signed it. Okay, do you think they are going to throw bomb and go away? They are going to be building base there. They will be there for life. But in every alien soon, they'll be there for life. We want them around us because why, man? They are not just going to come and go. We want them around us. We want the same freedom of America in my. They are not going to come and go. They will be there to torment you. That time that our society will not be a society, what you know, not who you know. Go and look at people doing fake protests. These people, they are not protecting their lives. They don't care about their lives. Oba wa to wa pe we riwo if wewo no salo awagun when they don't know if you will and talk pe. Didn't have a clone river wa man you don't use your sense. Wa me gbikin aye ugboriri ugbewe abekuesu useless set of people. They are very, very annoying. Very, very annoying. Do they again human? Are people who does not care. Some years ago here, Americans were kidnapped in Nigeria. Do you know? Navy SEAL were sent in a rescue and in a Gorabe banditini. 6 of them already. Ego di wuyo kure na American be. They doesn't joke with their citizens. They doesn't joke with their citizens. Or well joke with you. The other day, in Winija Loja, Oti Gbogbo Ta Gbogbo, Ewa do. The same Meruwa, wa fian wuyo awa. Wa fian wuyo awo. Nothing. Nino ye no redo amwe na gbiragbiye. Okay, nake money no ye no redo. What are they using it to do for you? Particularly do it. Not even farm you cannot go. You can't go. Your king could not tell me one press statement that have come out from the palace. Stop killing my children. They TV ewa gileki. Gbenanu. Why they not day you want? Ogwa tuma day you want. Any metane. My word will not come back to me void. He must accomplish if nego time. Let me just come and be giving myself a dick. No. It's for a purpose. If we speak here for a purpose. What it takes, if it takes America 24 days to go and track a country, they say power spiritually through frequency, or take away one video. Because I'm doing this video, we also decimating some areas. I'm not an entertainer. I'm a content creator. I'm a renowned freedom fighter. I fight you in no way. If I curse you, you are cursed. Don't need to sugarcoat anything. We want liberation for our people. And we want to come and born. Any man delay every day by day. Now, why do we abroad? Why do we normalize these our people buying? Why do we know? We have not normalize it. It's a normal thing. No, as many years ago was it like this? You hear once in a while, once in a blue moon or a red moon. All the way we lay after maybe after 5 years we kill a home. Or man do come away okay. You get one guy who just die for a city that time or so and so time like this and this. Now you watching one part of our part Torino Okpadeva, Rome Okpadeva, Lazio Okpadeva, Sicily Okpadeva, Firenze Okpadeva, Milan Okpadeva, Padova Okpadeva, Bologna Okpadeva. What did they happen? What did they happen? You must say no wolo. We have too much problem. Too much problem. Owana Mabana. At the time, the appearance of American army had been shown. Odugbema ya fe mani waro ya wale. So far now what dion way ni amogbe ya gigbama la war. This time around they will no longer nobody fund them again. Now let me tell you another good thing, another thing Donald Trump does again. There is this USAID. USAID, where they take the help people in a charitable organization that were formed by John F. Kennedy to reach out to the less privileged ones. Do you know Democrat come Ajakan? Then Obama care. Obama whatever charitable organization, Hillary Clinton charitable organization, big charitable organization. These were the money they started using it to start funding terrorism in Nigeria and everywhere. It was that USAID who set up an investigation to make sure that thing stops. Was President Donald J. Trump. Trillions of dollars were recovered. So the ammunition you are seeing today among the band, as soon as Nigerian army, US army stepped in, automatically the people that drove you away from the village, if they are not short of ammunition, and you are able to say, okay, you sneak on, you tell us, or maybe then they set up intelligence number where you go call, see, you talk, then they'll go read them. That's why you are still going to be needed. If we also leave all these people, we know they expose them to you and make you tell us they'll be bad person, they will still shade up some certain villages. You cannot still have your road to farm because there's still going to be one local terrorist where doing in the fund because they want the state to be destabilized. And the headquarters where they want the state not to ever go forward is the palace. That is the headquarters. Edo cannot even move forward. That palace remains there. It can't. And you as an Edo person, you can't do anything. The best you can do, that's why right now, and only what you know how to do is to build hotel. How many of you have a business idea today? Tell me the business idea you have apart from building hotel. I work in Canada by a hotel. Can you by the build hotel? Is there no other business you can do? At the time, they no longer terrorism. Everybody cannot sleep on his ass. Nene ki hotel where man wouldn't. That's why the only thing they support to be in that state is Yahoo Yahoo. Because you cannot expect me, I'm working on that federal government, I can't lodge for hotel. That's why they don't want me crime finish. Now all those crime people, after they don't sell land, they go kwa hotel. The hotel below. The only lucrative business a doing can do is hotel. They cannot reason another thing. Because they are selling bro, we are buried there in the palace. Imagine somebody that cannot go anywhere. You can't talk because of palace. No freedom of speech because of palace. Because the palace, they hated Obaseki. That's why right now, they cannot protest against insecurity because Okpebolo is their own. Why are they not protesting? They can't protest. Now you are still protesting against the past governor. Instead of you to sue him or probe him, better. They are mobilizing you, giving you money. May terrorists locate you before American army will arrive. Terrorists will look for you to your house. You will feel the pain so that people are feeling. Let me play this video to you again. For those of you that are just tuning in, I'll be rounding up this broadcast now. In Esan land, somewhere in Esan land, that the people that were kidnapped, they're giving them, the same thing happened in Roningbe. They collect almost about 6 million for these people to be rescued. At the end of the day, they don't see about 6 of them today. The same thing they did in this very village. Now listen.
Call from Edo State in Akebunam.
Akebunam, I be the village.
Kidnapped the other day, and the Fulani people demanded for 3 million. The 3 million has been paid since day for yesterday, and they refused to release them. Now they just send a message to the community in Akebunam that everybody should leave the village, that they are coming this night. Everybody is running now. Etaskata. I have been calling everyone in the village now. Nobody is speaking my call because people are right now. People are running out of the village now. They say they are coming this night. Please, we need at this point. We need any help we can get.
You see to it. Now this is the time. All these vagabundos supposed to now be having strength to go to places they have not gone to before. Because right now, the federal government, if for somebody get on before, you go say me anything I do now, they will catch me like a Nogi of Uromi. I think early this year, they even alleged him that they sponsor terrorism, they sponsor kidnapping. Now the people are not still ready. That's why they are still using this power to, hey, I wanna, if I have a mass supporter now, they will never have. What does it stand for? What does it? Okay, anti-life, is anti-life. Why we are pro-life, anti-life, Okay, who wanna bomb uwa salwa, uwa ya salwa, wanemma uwa sunwu, otone donia miwa uwa ya zibale woni. Stupid set of people. So let me believe you. I think I've been able to give us a little history about how Donald Trump came, what he have abolished. If there's any other thing again, and I think there's no other thing I need to put here. So there's no other thing I need to put here. So what these people did was to use BBC and CNN to spoil his name. But thank God, here we are today. So your prayer is needed. Whatever thing you can do to support, your support is also needed. Every one of you should call your parents at home. Explain to them what Donald Trump stands for. Because the propaganda all these people are running at home right now is coming to come and invade them. No, it's coming to come and clear their farmland, to remove terrorism away from the land. We are me away to where nania. I want to wala than I will. We say, oh, he may find money. That doesn't care about anybody. That doesn't care. Just look at it. That doesn't care. You know what it took Ted Cruz and really more to get this thing this far? Do you know what it took him? Do you know what it took people like us? Do you know prayer neman pray salobwa gihepa gima? It has not been an easy thing. So it's a golden opportunity So don't let these people start misinforming your parents at home. Call your parents at home. Call your parents at home. Village are still be taken over up to today because the state are not still ready. You are going to see the way Okpebolo will be hanged in Guantanamo. Okpebolo is this, I'm not alleging it. Okpebolo and his government is going to be hanging in Guantanamo. Go and mark my word. Because Okpebolo is a terrorist sympathizer. He doesn't even know whether his video don't reach White House. What you really promise that you are bringing insecurity. Una gili mwese. Isakmana unwaremi yuwayahu. Supported by the same traditional ruler. Osalobo Agiere. Osalobo Agiokpe no do agbeli you we div we angelehin. I wonder why a lot of you tie yourself to one kind useless father no man. I just the battle now. Okay, but you want to continue living as slaves. So one in my world saludo denzeaki. President Donald Trump wa ato. President Donald Trump ya wa ato. These are men. These are men. Omiwa fano. Ena heke na atio ena yiren huwe. Ena Donald Trump yiren huwe. Amme wa ya huwe udo. O tata o vino ene. Agbowe mi mo nobody dare him. Canada is 51 states in America. Oya soon. Greenland mamuene. Panama kana mamuene. Australia alimweba America. Keke New Zealand. And know what you don't know. Everything will soon be unveiled. Do you know who is Rothschild? When I tell Rockefeller, he thought he be nuwaya amwebe nuwati. To be here na joke. I respect una the Kano today because that man, the most vast mind in Nigeria. Eno gele ye school, ona mirila dian we have liena who stay protest just to boosting their name. About women way. My name is not written anywhere right now. That I see the need. Now you even know say we they do this thing. We are not so proudful. Don't know it no come to pass. Don't know it or the Nigeria apart from una the Kano. That no it come to pass. Yeah, ye bomu one wa kunlele ne normal. Even when the person is not even doing. What's the energy platform may have information we analadian. Than what they know what they yok baka. Nonsense. A people can't down and baby. Eyo, in here you are me. But suwa no does it. So desde aqui saludo muy fuerte. Buenas noches todos y todas. Mi corazón está lleno con mucha alegría. ¿Por qué? Donald Trump vamos a salvarnos nosotros. Hay que salvar el mundo. Hay cosas que no está en línea. Hay cosas que no están en línea. Nuestra vida hay que protegerlo. Nuestra tierra hay que protegerlo. Todos. So, bye. Chao.